We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. We've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. And off we go from Jacksonville. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, Ken. Up. Go.
2nd down. It's Fields. That's complete to his running back, Station Shooting. 37.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Easy. Don't jump. Ready? Turn ball, right.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And a short pickup here, brought down just shy of midfield. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
You wonder if it would have been better served just letting it go and taking a chance on the hop. Fair catch inside the 5.
At their own 5-yard line.
Hey, one more. Oh, hey.
Crowd begins with a pass. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Texans first down. Putting the tight end in motion. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Tight end going in motion here. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 1.
All right.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Crack all 80.
Neighbors in motion. And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Texans. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for touchback.
Here we go, son. Chip slant. Good night.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
At the 45-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Easy.
Again, it's Benson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
That's good for a Jaguars. First down.
Easy.
First and 10 at the 45-yard.
First down. Fields. That's caught. Pretty palmy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Up. West right zip. It's all right.
They'll run here with Benson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Fields now on 2nd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
EQ! Right.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To throw is Fields. And that is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, time has expired here in the opening quarter. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Here we go. 331, 331. Tonight.
On 2nd down, it's Benson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Hey, Ken. Extend. Go.
Fields to throw. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Jaguars are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 58, 58, start. Right.
Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, 551, 551.
Fields from the pistol. Forced to his right. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
11, 11, 11. Angel, Angel, Angel.
Fields operating out of the pistol. Open man, left side. He's got it.
Hurry up.
First and 10.
Jaguars, first down.
You got
At the 25-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Benson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Easy.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Texans' 27-yard line.
Delta.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. We good. Hey, Ken.
Now Fields. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And now 3rd down comes up.
6 yards to go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go, son. Alpha. 19, first right.
To throw is Fields. He's hit with the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
You can see the relief on his face. He gets up and he goes, I got away with one there. I was a little loose with the ball, and fortunately for the ball carrier, he was close enough to the sideline that he gets a friendly bounce. You're not always going to be that lucky. You have to protect the ball at all costs, and it's a little easier to learn that lesson when you get back in the huddle, and fortunately for you, it's still your ball.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Here we go. Turbo, sir. All right.
This a design run with Fields. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
Press right.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Hey, 319, can I do that?
Throwing is Fields. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Jaguars. is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only on a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Hey, look up. Tony.
From the gun, here's Stroud. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
319, yes, that. Go.
On the move, left is Benson. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Set.
Now, Fields. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. With the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
575. Right.
Play action now for Fields. Pushed out to his left. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Second and 10.
Here we go, side. 319, yes, that. Right.
A give. Here's Benson. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Minute. No mas. Tonight.
Back to throw is Fields. His throw left side is complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
on the move at the 14-yard line. It's first and 10.
Yep. Green 19, get set. Right.
Fields. He'll go left side here and complete this one. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 8-yard line.
Right.
They try the right side with Benson. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Going to be third. They need one.
Here we go. We good. Right. Go.
Fields going to look to run this himself. And he takes a big lick at the end of that one, but he hangs on to the football. That's what counts as he has him set up first and goal at the 2.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
Two yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
Don't jump.
Looks like a design run here with Fields. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 331. 331. Right.
Fields. Flushed to his left. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
This defense holding tight. Now from the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop 3rd and goal.
Move your gate, move your set. Go, 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 go. Right.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll take it on in. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The extra point, up and good. And the Jaguars will get out in front, 17-7. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
All right. 18. What's up?
We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Neighbors in motion. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Texans. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Extra point attempt still to come. He gets it to go, and the Texans are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Texans 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Here we go. 19 instruction. Right.
A first down throw for Fields. Now a shot here deep middle. That is hard. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go, side. Green 19, got tonight. Tonight.
Fields now to throw on first down. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, Ken. Green 19, get tonight. West right this. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. A gain there of 20. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Here we go, tonight. Green 19, get tonight. Go.
A draw to Benson. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They try to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They were able to stop that one for a loss.
Second down. It's Fields. Here's a screen set up for Benson. Good hustle by the defense to beat the offensive line into the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Pickup brings up 3rd and 13.
Delta. Check my ball.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. This is fighting for the goal line. He lost the football, but it's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Hey, run there. Hey, we gotta switch it up. Hey, can. Test, bunch right. You got to, Tonight.
4th down, Fields. That one, Mason Taylor. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His second hit to the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Neighbors in motion. Oh, a loose football. The Jaguars think they have it, and they do.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Neighbors in motion. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down for Houston.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
CJ.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. They get 24 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down.
Neighbors in motion. Oh, he takes a really good leg to the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Jaguars' 18-yard line.
Go! Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
And what started out as a promising drive, now they find themselves in 3rd and long. After being stuffed for a loss on first down with that ground game, they came right back to it, trying to make up some of those lost yards. The defense was having none of it. 3rd and long.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This one will be from 37 yards out. His kick is good. And the Texans are able to get it back within a score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready? 319. Let's go. Go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go, slide. 158, you see his nut? Hey, Ken. Nut.
First down, Fields. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. We good. 19 windy. EQ. Hey, 551.
Fields now. This one completes to Palmer. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That is a gain of 20 What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
To throw is Fields. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Angel, Angel, Angel. Up. Sit high.
Tootin will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Jaguars 31, Texans 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. On first and 10, here's Stroud. Forced out wide. He's got it! And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Throw here's down the field. Will fall incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
On second down throw for Stroud. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Give him 27. And it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
On the quick, right? Tony. Under.
design run. They let him keep it, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
2nd and goal. Up the middle they go. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
23.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
13-yard line.
Here we go. Green 19, can I see that? Right.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
Angel. Hey, 551.
They'll drop to throw. They'll work this out wide to Benson. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg would find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. On play action. Stroud. one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Here's Stroud. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Jaguars force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Fields. That one intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only 1 play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, set. Green 19, just set. Right.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. They get the home victory here in the division in the